This is a 1975 Mercedes 4.5 liter V8 engine. And if you notice, it has electronic fuel injection. 1975 was the last year that they produced the D-Jetronic fuel injection in these old Mercedes. I feel that one of the biggest weaknesses and one of the potential hazards on these engines are these fuel hoses. Every one I see, it seems like the hoses don't get replaced. Now, if you look at these hoses, they're not cracking. They don't look that bad. But I'll tell you, when you lose a hose like, and this is pumping about 30 PSI through this whole fuel rail system here, you're going to have gasoline spraying for a while. Of course, the engine's going to quit. But there's a real fire hazard here. So if you pick up one of these, change the hoses. Now, don't go to your local auto parts store and just buy a regular 5/16 inch fuel hose. It won't hold up over the long haul with the ethanol that we put in this fuel today. So our kit includes a very special fuel hose that's rated a high pressure for high fuel injection. You also want very strong clamps. These are stainless steel clamps. So this kit, we've proven over time that these are the hoses right here that'll hold up and won't leak. If you don't get the right hose and the right clamp in here, you're going to see this weeping after a period of time. In 1976, the fuel injection system went to a mechanical system and used hard steel lines going to each injector. So that eliminated the potential fire hazard here. But look at this. We're going to take these off, and I think I can come back and actually see if some of these will break. Look at this, is starting to kink right in here. These two hoses are very hard. And even though they look okay, I tell you, you just have to replace the hoses on these old D-Jetronic V8s. So we're going to open this up. We're going to change the hoses. We're also going to change the fuel injectors since, these are over 50 years old. And if you're going to do this, I recommend you change your fuel injectors. A lot of people think these injectors go forever, and they don't. I'll come back a little later when we have this all opened up, and I'll show you some of the parts we're going to be installing. This should be fun. Let's take a look at this whole rail. All 4 fuel injectors being removed. Well, look at that. If you don't think you need to deal with your old fuel injectors, think again. When these hoses get hard like these, the best way to take them off is to cut them in half. And then you have to be real careful when you're pulling them off, particularly this plastic nipple on the cold start injector. You want to slice very carefully right in that area so you can get the hose off without breaking that nipple off. I wasn't even going to film this because I've done a number of videos on changing fuel injectors on these old D-Jetronic V8s. But when I pulled this out, I said, okay, this is showtime here. You can see these have loosened up. This one here is probably over-fueling. And the problem with continuing to run your old D-Jetronic with old fuel injectors is not so much that the engine won't run smoothly, it's diluting the oil. And I think that's the primary reason the timing chain wore out on this engine at 130,000 miles. I believe that over time, these injectors are shooting too much fuel into the engine, and it's getting in the oil and diluting the oil, and that's big trouble for these engines. It may be the reason why you see some oil burning on the injectors. So please, folks, don't continue to use these old injectors. We offer a very good set of aftermarket injectors on our website. And I know some of you are saying, well, I'll only put original Bosch back in my engine. Well, if you want to put original Bosch back in your engine, you're going to have to clean these up and shove them back in because they're no longer available. Here's one of the things that becomes a big problem as these age. It seems like people keep clamping the clamp down tighter and tighter where you can't even get this off. See that? You can't even twist it. That's why we cut it in half. And once we have the rail out on the bench, you can cut this off. And I'm going to show you what I like to use to cut these off. If you use a razor knife, you can actually score the tubing, which is not ideal, is get a real sharp pair of cutters like this. And you're just going to go in and nick off the top. You're not even going to touch the pipe. You're going to squeeze. Okay, now let's take a look at these hoses here. First, you can see how much compression has been exerted on the end here, and you can see it's starting to crack. But watch this when we bend it. That's the problem with old hoses. And this one here, I think, yeah, look, that one was already cracked. That is a disaster waiting to happen, and these, of course, are hard, and you can see the ends are cracked. So I hope you get the message here. Change these rubber hoses. If you own one of these old 4.5 D-Jetronic V8 engines, I guess you could ask yourself, would you rather have this, or would you rather have this here? This will not only give you a sense of security, knowing that you're not going to have failure with these old rubber hoses, but you'll get better fuel economy and less likely to contaminate your engine with excessive gasoline in the oil sump. And then as a final recommendation, anytime you do this type of work on a D-Jetronic, be sure and do a fuel system pressure test with an accurate gauge.